Hello all, myself Rashmi, the visual art teacher of Oak Ridge International School. Today I'll be talking about the anchor cards and its benefits for the kids and the teachers. But before I start off, I can say these are the anchor cards that you see in the trays. So this is like an artifact of a classroom learning centers. We have different centers, right? Like the reading corner, the math corner I have in art class, the meditation corner, which is like art therapy for the kids. So I have created this corner, or you can say a learning center, which is called as the anchor cards. Now you must be thinking, what is anchor cards and how am I going to use it and when am I going to use it? I can say this is one of the best classroom management tool. I'll tell you why. For example, you're stuck in a meeting. If the teachers are in a meeting and it takes 2 or 3 minutes for the kids to come to the home, it might take 2 or 3 minutes for the teachers to come to the class and the kids are waiting. So I have already set this essential agreement in the beginning by saying that I have created these cards for you, and what you do if a teacher is absent or if she's late due to some meeting or whatever. So what the children do is they know they're supposed to pick up a card from here and start practicing it. Okay, so I'll show you what is inside that. For example, I have a totem pole. This is a tray which says totem pole, and there is an information about a knowledge. Basically, it's like children are gaining knowledge and skill. So this is a knowledge about an information about what is a totem pole and where it originated. All right, and these are few totem poles. I have some more. I have plenty of them inside this. So what children do? They read about the card. They read this card to gain some knowledge, and they use the knowledge to create these totem poles. So like this, I have even Egyptian, African, and I also have Chinese tribal arts, and I have Mexican, Gond, Madhubani, and I also have stencils. If you see here, I have created these beautiful stencils with different shapes. So you can see these shapes. Yeah, so they're going to create some abstract art. They practice how to trace around the stencil, especially for the little ones in PYP and EYP. For their fine motor development, it kind of helps them. So I have these stencils for them to practice and to create some abstract arts. I have Worldly art, and I also have, the best thing is I also have the artist study here. Okay, what is the artist study? It's about the artist. Like I have Henri Matisse, and for the information about who is Henri Matisse, how is his style and originated, and also few of Henri Matisse's work that you can see here. So this is the tray full of artist studies, so children get to learn about different artists and their styles. Apart from that, I also have the Save Water tray, which says that these are few posters, basically posters for children to understand how a poster is created for Save Water. If you can see here, there are some, yeah, so there are some lot of paintings and lot of drawings which says about Save Water. So this tray has Save Water. Apart from this, I have anatomy drawings, and I also have Madhubani. I have zoo drawings, animals drawing, human body drawings, basically human anatomy drawings. So there are so many different trays of different art forms and different practice cards. Um, I would say this it is one of the most effective way to motivate the kids, because kids always say, "Ma'am, I can't draw this. It's so tough." And I always say, there's a mantra which says, I can do it and I will do it. And every time they come to me and I say, what is the mantra? They say, "Ma'am, I can do it and I will do it." I say, yeah, go back and do it. And every time they practice these cards are not simple. For example, Mexican art can be drawn from grade 1 and above. So this is one of the Mexican art tray. These are few drawings of the Mexican art. And I also have Gond drawings again. So these are few Gond drawings. So none of the drawings in these trays are very easy. So this kind of, once they're able to draw this, they get more confidence and they know they can do it and they will do it. So it kind of helps them to become very successful in their drawing skills and also knowledge. So yeah, basically when do I use this might be a question. So as I said, when the teacher is absent or she's late, they can use it, or else to refer. If they want to refer, if they're drawing a memory drawing and they want to draw an animal and they're not able to draw an elephant, so they come, they pick up the zoo tray and there are a few elephants showing step-by-step drawing, so they draw that. So this is how it's going to be very useful. And also the classroom management, as I said, they do not make noise. I'm not giving them the rule to make noise. So they know as soon as they come to the class, they're going to pick up the cards if the teacher is not there, and they're going to sit and do the drawing. So you can also add reading cards to it, like the artist study, which I said. Okay, apart from that, I can also say you can use this anchor cards in like science subject, math subject, theater, music, art, and I think almost all the subjects. For example, skill related activities you can add in this. Okay, anything to do with skilled or best or based or science experiments. So you can use it. It is kind of self learning, I can say. They just pick up the card, they read it, they do it on their own. So it's one of the approaches to learning, which is the self management skill. So they pick up and they start doing. So you can have science experiments, as I said, skill related activities, and reading, independent reading cards. Independently they can read and they can do. And even vocabulary packets, you can have a lot of vocabulary with the meanings in it, and in a tray full of English vocabularies or any other science vocabularies. And even math problems, formulas, or even math activities can be in different trays. So basically a skill related activities would be of great use for the kids. And also for example, in theater, okay, this is the best example I can give. In theater you can have few scripts, a script which is already kept in a tray. Children pull the tray, they pick up the script. The script says the character of the person, and the script, the words are there, so children can actually start practicing the script on their own. So it's again self-learning, and it's very, I can say it's, there are a lot of learner profiles that comes in place. Like for example, I can say they are actually risk takers because they start doing everything on their own. They read on their own. It's a self-explanatory, and they start doing activities and experiments on their own. Secondly, they are more principled and balanced and organized, I can say, because they know this is the rule set in the classroom, and this is the expectations, I can say. This is the expectations and the essential agreement that we have made with the students, and students are aware that if a teacher is not there, they know what is expected, and they come, and it's very organized. Basically, I can say it's very organized and very principled. And I can also say that they reflect on whatever they learn. They use this in their other drawings because it's like a practice for them. So there are parents who say, how can I give my child the practice in drawings? What can he practice? I say, you don't have to worry. I've set up a corner for that, and they are doing it. Even at the end of the class, for example, the class is for 1 hour 10 minutes. Kids finish their work by 1 hour 5 minutes, or even 1 hour. Some children finish it by 50 minutes. So after that, they go to these different corners. It could be the anchor cards corner, or the reading corner, the mandala art therapy corner, or the math corner. So there are so many corners I've created so that they don't waste even a single second in the art class. Every bit, every minute should not be wasted. It has to be utilized to the best, so that by doing this anchor cards, basically you're anchoring them, and where the classroom management is in place. And also children are learning a lot of skills. It helps them in the skill development and their knowledge. So this is what I came up with. I hope you all liked this video. I'm going to come up with more videos very soon. Thank you so much.